Arsenal continue to navigate a delicate January transfer window as they balance a commanding position in the Premier League with the need to protect squad harmony and long-term planning. Sitting 7 points clear at the top of the table, Mikel Arteta's side are firmly in control of the title race, but the club hierarchy remain alert to opportunities that could further strengthen the squad during the final 2 weeks of the window. The Gunners' latest outing, a goalless draw away to Nottingham Forest, slightly extended their lead after both Manchester City and Aston Villa dropped points. While the result was not entirely convincing from an attacking standpoint, it underlined Arsenal's defensive resilience and ability to grind out results even when fluidity is lacking. With the title firmly in sight, decisions made this month could have a lasting impact on both the current campaign and future seasons. Despite spending close to £250 million during the summer, Arsenal are not expected to overhaul their squad in January. Instead, the focus has been on marginal gains, potential exits, and resolving situations involving players on the fringes. Youngsters such as Miles Lewis-Skelly and Ethan Nwaneri have been linked with loan moves to gain valuable first-team experience, although no departures have yet been finalised. One situation that has moved significantly is that of Oleksandr Zinchenko. According to reports from the Netherlands, Arsenal have reached an agreement with Ajax over a loan deal for the Ukrainian international. Zinchenko, who spent the first half of the season on loan at Nottingham Forest, struggled for consistent minutes and was deemed surplus to requirements at the Emirates. With his contract set to expire at the end of the season, this move appears to pave the way for a permanent exit, with Ajax potentially offering him a longer-term deal should the loan prove successful. While outgoings are being addressed, Arsenal are also monitoring the market for defensive reinforcements, particularly with an eye on the future. Rennes centre-back Jeremy Jacquet has emerged as a name of serious interest. The 20-year-old has impressed in League One with his composure, physical presence and maturity beyond his years, earning admirers across Europe, including Arteta. However, Arsenal's pursuit of Jacquet looks increasingly complicated. Sky Sports report that Chelsea have opened discussions with Rennes over a potential £56 million move for the young defender. The League One club have reportedly set that figure as their asking price, and are already in negotiations with the Blues, putting them in pole position to secure his signature. This development represents a potential blow to Arsenal, who have been tracking Jacquet since the summer. Arteta is understood to be a strong admirer of the defender's profile, seeing him as a long-term option who could develop into a key figure at the heart of the back line. Jacquet's age, athleticism, and technical ability fit neatly into Arsenal's recruitment strategy, which prioritises young players capable of growing within the system. Chelsea's interest, however, appears more immediate. Liam Rosenior's side are keen to bolster their defensive options this month, and Jacquet's availability has accelerated their plans. Rennes' willingness to negotiate suggests they may be open to a sale if their valuation is met, and Chelsea's readiness to move quickly could leave Arsenal with little room to manoeuvre. Jacquet's recent absence from Rennes' match against Le Havre due to suspension has only intensified speculation around his future. While there is no indication that Arsenal have withdrawn their interest, the club are unlikely to be drawn into a bidding war during a window in which they are already leading the league comfortably. Instead, they may choose to revisit the situation in the summer or explore alternative targets who better align with their financial and sporting priorities. As January progresses, Arsenal's approach remains measured and deliberate. With a strong squad already in place and momentum firmly on their side, the emphasis is on maintaining focus rather than making reactive decisions. Whether that means allowing Chelsea to steal a march on Jacquet or stepping in at the last moment remains to be seen, but the coming days will be crucial in shaping the final chapter of Arsenal's transfer window. Arsenal head into their Champions League clash against Inter Milan, knowing that another strong performance could further underline their status as one of Europe's most in-form sides this season. Sitting top of both the Premier League and their Champions League group, Mikel Arteta's side approached the fixture with confidence, even if their most recent domestic outing left a slight sense of frustration. The 0-0 draw away to Nottingham Forest was a rare occasion where Arsenal failed to turn control and dominance into goals. While the point kept them clear at the summit, it was widely viewed as a missed opportunity to stretch their advantage over Manchester City to 9 points. Despite that, the overall mood around the club remains extremely positive, with Arsenal showing consistency, defensive solidity, and tactical maturity across competitions. Arteta is expected to make a few calculated adjustments for the visit of Inter, balancing rotation with the need to maintain momentum. Gabriel Jesus is widely tipped to return to the starting lineup after being managed carefully in recent matches. The Brazilian's pressing, movement and link-up play are seen as crucial against an Inter side that thrives on structure and discipline. Jesus' ability to drop deep and disrupt defensive lines could be key in creating space for Arsenal's wide players. Bukayo Saka is also expected to start after being rested or carefully monitored in recent fixtures. Although his goal and assist numbers this season have not quite matched his usual elite standards, his influence remains enormous. Saka's directness, decision-making, and ability to draw multiple defenders continue to be central to Arsenal's attacking identity. Against a well-organised Inter defence, his individual quality could be decisive. Declan Rice, meanwhile, is likely to be given a rest. The England international has been ever-present and outstanding throughout the campaign, anchoring midfield with authority and intelligence. With the demands of both domestic and European competition piling up, Arteta may see this as the ideal moment to protect one of his most important players. In his absence, Arsenal still have depth and balance, with options capable of maintaining control in midfield. Defensively, Arsenal are expected to stick largely with the core that has made them one of the best defensive units in Europe this season. William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes are likely to continue their partnership at centre-back, providing physicality, composure and dominance in aerial duels. Their understanding has been a major factor in Arsenal's ability to control games and limit high-quality chances. At full-back, Arteta may again rely on versatility, with players capable of stepping into midfield during possession phases. This tactical flexibility has been a hallmark of Arsenal's season, allowing them to overload central areas while still remaining compact when defending transitions. Against Inter, who are dangerous on the counter and well drilled in exploiting wide spaces, positional discipline will be essential. In midfield, the emphasis will be on control and tempo. Arsenal are likely to prioritise ball retention and quick circulation, aiming to pull Inter out of their shape rather than forcing risky passes. Creativity from advanced midfield areas will be vital, particularly in breaking down a side known for its defensive organisation and tactical awareness. Up front, Arsenal's attacking structure is expected to focus on fluid movement rather than a fixed focal point. Inter's backline is experienced and physically strong, so Arsenal may look to drag defenders out of position through rotations and late runs from midfield. This approach has served them well in Europe so far, where patience and precision have often been rewarded. Ultimately, this match represents another significant test of Arsenal's evolution under Arteta. Top of both the Premier League and Champions League tables, the Gunners are no longer simply promising contenders, but genuine favourites in many eyes. A positive result against Inter would further reinforce that belief and send a strong message to rivals across Europe.